everybody, and welcome back to Oakfield Farm, where unfortunately, you may have noticed, we're in midwinter. Now, that wasn't by accident, but what wasn't intended was Field 13 never grew, as you can see here. It only partially grew. So I was fast forwarding time, waiting to use our machine, and well, bad things happened. Well, in fact, more accurately, no things happened. But the cows have all been rehomed, ready for our move, and this is in fact the final Oakfield Farm episode. So I thought I'd go out with a bit of a winter theme. We've got a John Deere 7430 with a gritter on the back, and we're gonna do a bit of road clearing. But first, of course, the most important part is making sure that everyone can get David's Tasty Burgers. Can't have David's Tasty Burgers being unavailable over winter. That just wouldn't be the same. So I've already done quite a bit of clearing, so I attempted to record this episode once already, and thanks to the lovely thing that is technical difficulties, more bad things happened, and the recording didn't save. So I have more recording to do. But luckily, I didn't get an awful lot done before. I just cleared up to the roundabout here. Traffic is currently off because the roads are just slightly dangerous, as you can see. There's snow drifts all across the roads, but we're going to make our way back up to the farm. Because I also happen to know that the farm is full of snow. Now the reason we're clearing our way to the farm is because, well, it's time to get rid of the equipment. Because we are in fact moving. As I previously mentioned, this is the final episode of Oakfield Farm. It's been a very good map, but it's time for a change. So a change we will have. This gritting mod is very good, and this John Deere mod is also very good. Very happy with both of them. John Deere's a bit slow, but other than that, all very nice, useful. I do like how there is snow along the sides of the road and things like that. I could probably turn traffic back on. The only reason I turned it off is because I got stuck between the edge of the map and a car. The car pinned me to the edge of the map and I couldn't move. So I turned traffic off. But after the last episode being so keen to harvest Field 13 and then it not happen in the end, I can't deny it. I'm a little disappointed. It's probably something I done, to be honest, but I'm not 100% sure what's caused it. Like I said, probably something I've done, but it is what it is at the end of the day. Nothing I can do about it now. So head down this little track here that is in fact mostly snow. Mostly covered in snow. You can barely see the road. Just kind of guessing where the road is here. There's patches of it that are clear up ahead. So we're not going to take all of the machinery down to the shop ourselves. We are going to request it be collected for us. Just simply because we have to focus on packing. In fact, I'll head down to Field 13 so you can see the kind of state it's in, really. If I can keep it on the road, sliding about all over the place. So there's field 13 there, you can see part of it's withered, part of it's not even grown. Very disappointing. But like I said, nothing I can do about it now. We are in the middle of winter, so I'll just turn around here. At least I got the majority of the road cleared. Still a few snowdrifts across it, but that's fine. Head into the farmyard. The farmyard is completely covered in snow from one side to the other. And I already mentioned the cows are away. All of the cows have been placed into storage, ready for transporting in spring. So we won't have to worry about them just now. We'll clear our way into our farm, or out of our farm should I say. The whole place is just completely covered. But what I'm actually going to do is just park this tractor up over here. Because I would like to take the Hilux out in the snow. I think it could be fun. Do a bit of off-roading in it. It's already sliding everywhere. I think I'll head into field 15. If I make it there, of course. Yeah, just sliding about everywhere. Obviously all of our fruit trees are withered, I suppose would be the correct term. I'll go and have a look at them actually. They're looking very frosty. We only have 9 litres of fuel left in our Hilux. We will have to fill up before we move away. Yeah, the Hilux is struggling to turn at all. It's a little bit too grippy. It's just not, it's not going to spin out anywhere like I was hoping it would, but it's fine because we have other equipment that's just as fast. Well, maybe not just as fast, but just as interesting. Although saying that, on the road the Hilux is a bit unstable. Oh, there we go. Oh, very interesting stuff. Nice to see the map covered in snow as well. I'm going to resist the urge to do a snow map for now. So we'll turn the Hilux off and jump in the lorry. It should be fun. It doesn't have off-road tyres. I will leave the trailer here. This should be fun, once it gets up to speed of course. See what happens when we try and turn a corner in it. Almost nothing. Oh, a hedge. And a tree. So, bad things happen. This isn't going to slide out anywhere either. It's not turning either. All very fun. Well, we'll just head back to the farm, through another hedge I suppose. Why not? It is the final episode after all. We'll head up to the farm and sell some equipment. Now, let's see how much money we get. The unloved plough. All these tools have done as well over the year. Most of these tools have done as well over the year. Even selling our chainsaw, why not? And the beloved baler. I will have to make use of that baler again at some point. Everything must go. Even the fruit trees, because why not? £2.5 per tree, that's not bad. It's probably about as much as we get if we were selling it as wood. That should be all of them. And that unused cedar. And the new John Deere, of course. Everything must go. Even Ollie. Ollie will be going to the new farm though. Selling our personal possessions as well. I had a lovely tow bar. We have quite a bit of money here. So there we go. There are still some machines on the farm. Just these two to name but a few. And of course a couple of trailers. But they'll be collected anyway. But it's time to close up the farm for the last time. Nice little snowman there. One little last look in the house. Still no Christmas tree. Not very festive. Got some food lying around still for Ollie. We will more than likely take that with us. Never been in here before, that I can remember. Like I said, all the equipment will be sent back. To the shop, respectively speaking. Everything will be given away. I'm not going to go around the whole map closing all the gates, just closing the farm up. Unusual how there's still cow noises here. It's almost as if the ghosts of the cows are here. Of course, the cows are not dead. They are just moved. The manure can stay here. I'm not wanting the manure. I'm not worried about driving a very long way with a vehicle full of manure. That's not something I really want to do. Well, the shop will send someone down to collect all this equipment, and yeah. It's the end of an era, I'd say. Sad to see this map go, but unfortunately it has to. Had some good times, had some bad times. Like when I tipped a particular John Deere with a trailer full of bales on a roundabout. After spending a considerable amount of time loading the bales. But yeah, I believe that that just leaves 2 gates left to close, and we will close the final one on the way out of the farm. So let's get down here as well. So we have £1.6 million, but of course from that we do need to purchase a new farm, which, well, farms are not cheap. So it's nice to get out and walk around this farm. I like that the rough track is still visible. Everything else is covered in snow, but that lovely track is still perfectly fine. Quite a lot of slurry, or liquid manure, or however you want to call it, still sitting in that shed there. That's the yard lights out. Large lights. Making words up now. But yeah, we'll finish where we started. So hopefully you have enjoyed this series. I certainly have. But if you have enjoyed it then, you know the script by now. Leave a like on this video and subscribe. And come and join me over on our brand new series that will be coming out very, very soon. But that is all for the lovely Oakfield Farm. I'll see you all in the next series. Bye for now.